Hey there everyone, good morning. Today we are supposed to be looking at the format, which today is going to be Mortal Judgment flashback. Unfortunately the deck that I've been given by the system I created is saying invalid, so we're having a look at that right now and see if it can maybe fix it. In the meantime, I'll queue up for just a warm-up game. Things flowing here. Hope everybody had a good day. I don't know if anyone else is having issues with the format. I'll pop in the Discord channel really quick and see if nobody's really saying much. I was checking maybe the bans, maybe there was a banned card I accidentally put in, but I don't really see it, so we'll show the deck list after this game and maybe y'all can spot something.
That's enough for now.
So definitely pipping. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna drop yet. Against spell magic, I feel like maybe we hold this for a while. Don't really need it so much. Although he does have a lot of those little 1/1s, but this kind of has a nice ability to it too. So we'll drop that. Hopefully he can't remove. Alright, we'll pip out the Isaiah. Get things flowing here. We'll probably play Meister next turn. I held this in my mulligan. Maybe that wasn't the best choice, since I didn't really have any Vikings or dragons, so, and I still don't really. What would be like 2 copies of an art? Guess kind of nice, but having 2 scrappies also nice. I don't know if I want to redraw that. Nah, we'll just throw it in. Oh, it actually shuffles the card into your deck. Must have misread the text. Shuffle it and a copy of it into your deck. I almost played this, but then I remembered I'm going against Magic.
Such a petty existence.
I wish we stayed the same. I got way too many thoughts in my brain, but I got memories that run through my veins. I'm not one to blame, but I could point out every way that you change. Some things stay up while others go right down the drain. And lately we've been going down in flames. But if I'm honest, I I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in the nirvana. But if
Wow. Arcane Burst is broken.
feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in the nirvana. But if I'm
I see why that's its own archetype. Arcane Burst magic. Yeah, you can do 30 damage in one turn with that combo. Pull it off.
saying that I should, I don't believe it, but I really wish I
Alright, let's show the flashback Mortal Judgment deck that if I go to my deck builder here. So this is the deck that the system built. And I'm not sure why it's not it validates here, okay. But when I try to take this into Mortal Judgment mode, the format, it does not work. I asked the system, it said maybe that some of the welcome cards were the problem. Like it had a Spring Bloom Hunter. But it's a collectible proto, right? Yeah, they're in there. So I'm not sure why this deck doesn't validate. Has a CERN. I'll show you the message I get when I try to bring this into Mortal Judgment. Go back. And we'll import deck. Yeah, it doesn't really give, I wish the validation details were a little clearer, like what exactly we're validating of these rules, but I'm reading through it. Hey Odin, how's it going? Reading through it, it looks like everything's there. 30 cards, only own cards, I don't have any mythics. I checked the sets all look good. I checked the protos. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we have light to mid neutral cards, more than one copy with any legendary. I didn't see, sometimes the AI will give me a deck that's can't use import deck, you need to build it by hand. Oh really? Thanks Gerald, I didn't know that. Okay, well we can build it by hand, but pull that up and by hand here. Alright, let's do that. We're gonna come back here, exit, and then we're gonna make a new deck. This one's called Light Censure. And then it'll just take a minute, but we should be able to build this. One of those, a couple of Vespers. We had a Vexing Vicar. I think it was just one of those. A couple engaged healers. I mean, this looks like a deck I would face in normal ranked. Mace of Calling. A Spring Bloom Hunter. It's like X2 of those. Theric, it's just Theric Construct, I think it says. Or Theric Conscriptor, okay. I have two of those. Two Hunt Wardens. It's like one Light's Levy. Two Radiant Spirit. We have a CERN. Love this card. Used to play this a lot. Back when I started playing, I had a Control Light deck. It was a lot of fun. I didn't even pronounce this card, but I have like two of them. It's Ilios Battle Sword. X2. It's a Parthian. My client's very slow. I think it's the Parthian. This one. I have one of those. Alright, looks like we got 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7 left. Yeah, looks good. Radiant Embalmer. I ran 2 of those. We had 2 Seraphs. Sky Reaver X1 and Judge Envoy. Looks like we have 2 of these. And that's the deck that was recommended. I'm curious if Sender's Spear is that. I guess that's not in. I know it is in the sets, but for some reason isn't included in this deck. I always think it's a nice card in these kind of decks, but we'll leave it out. Alright, we got a format deck, so we'll give it a try. Yeah, Gerald, I was doing a deep dive on Sealed yesterday. Spent maybe about 5 hours working on it, looking through the pool. I like the current Sealed mode, it's nice. Playing around with some new ideas maybe for pools, but the current mode is pretty balanced. I was looking at it, it's I think the one guy that was maybe a little lopsided was Deception. A few of those cards were running a little hot, but not too bad. I think it was like 56%. And then I think it said nature and death were maybe lagging a little bit, but not too bad. Otherwise, it was pretty balanced. And also, the mode had sped up from the prior iteration of it. I compared the two time periods, and sealed mode is actually running faster, the current set, by about, it was about maybe 1.5 turns. I'm not sure which god power this runs. Heal, it says, so we'll take that. A pretty nice combo with the Lights Levy. Probably my favorite part about these old modes is the old Sanctum cards. It's pretty nice. I don't know if we want to pull back CERN or the Judge Envoy. Judge Envoy kind of did work.
Yeah, it hurts sometimes. It's all I got to say. Sick and tired of all the games that my head wants to play. Yeah, it hurts sometimes. Waking up this way.
So another great thing about this mode is there's no Scrappy. After my weekend ranked, it's like haunted. are the thoughts of Scrappy. I seem to run into it. I don't know if it was 10 straight games, but it was a lot of games with Scrappy in it. Cleared board.
Cause your face is my remedy, makes me forget all the pain. When I can't see straight.
I don't know if it's worth gaining control of, really.
When I can't see straight.
Let's see if I can find
I
some
can't see
order
straight.
in this chaos. My choices define me.
When I can't see straight. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. So all I got to say. Yeah, I feel like I'm suffocating. Never know what to say. Yeah, the memories have gotta go. I'm not over it and get jealous.
The cosmic
Like I'm
schemes
about to
must be
break.
kept in
Never
balance.
know what to say. But the way that you look at me, I'm so lost that it's all I see. And those eyes are my therapy, takes me right out of the rain. Takes me right out of the rain. And life wants to fuck with me. Yeah, there's no place I'd rather be. Cause your face is my remedy, makes me forget all the pain. When I can't see straight. When I can't see straight.
Very nice.
When I can't see straight. When I can't see straight. Ooh, I don't know, but it's something on the fire, giving me something that I behind. Ooh, I don't know, but it's something on the fire, giving me something that I behind. When I can't see straight.
That is not possible.
Why we can't edit its backline? Yeah.
Not possible.
It's okay. We'll leave it alive. Look at a face. Well, actually,
That is not
this. Actually, that's lethal. I can't count. Alright, we'll play a couple more with this. Oh yeah, let me show the analysis too, just to show how the decks are breaking down right now in this format, and it only has, it's not a lot of data. We only have very little data. I also have a new Monday analysis too. I rebuilt that yesterday. I just expanded it a bit. I'll start with that. So, switch over there. This is my new Monday analysis, and if you remember the old analysis, we were only looking at like the top 5 most played. I expanded that to look at the top 20, and now we get a lot more kind of visibility in. I've also helped it train a couple of these archetypes to understand better, and I've renamed a couple and need to do kind of a deep dive into each of these and maybe give them better names than they currently have. Some of these I think are just like, some are straightforward, like the zombie aggro, and then Others are maybe a little harder to understand, or they don't necessarily name the finisher cards in the deck name. I tend to like to see the finisher card, like if it's an Arandian Magic, which I think this Magic Dragon Control is. Yeah, so, and sometimes in the notes you'll see them, but here's the top 20 from my system. And then I also extended the counter pick to look at the entire top 20, and I brought back School Teacher, which I refuse to play, but it's showing School Teacher 76% versus these tier 1 decks. So pretty high win right there. I think I have all the cards for School Teacher, but it's a deck I kind of out of principle refuse to play. Anyhow, that's the Monday review, so we'll have that next Monday. It's a bit better in-depth view of the ranked. We switched to Tuesday. This is the breakdown for this week's format. And you can see a breakdown by God. Light is leading pretty well, 54%. A small sample size, but probably enough to get a good idea here of what's what. Death seems to be the big laggard here at 46.8, followed by Nature. Surprisingly, that also matches with my sealed analysis the other day. Death and Nature were just kind of the back of the pack. Here's some archetypes that are playing pretty well. Actually, there's a Death deck that's 61% here. It's a Death Raving Necromancer. Wonder if it's maybe like an Anubian deck. And then Deception Witherfingers, that was always strong. It says flip at God Power, but I think that's incorrect. That God Power is no longer in the game, right? And then we have Light Asterius, or Carnage Sweep, and Death Apocalypse now seem to be the top 5 in this format. And then we actually got a new counter pick deck here. I wonder if maybe my AI refreshed it just to because we were having trouble with the other one, but this is a Deception Armor Lurker. That's kind of interesting deck list. Here, I'll drop that in the chat if anybody wants to take a look at that. Hey, Bad Chucky, how's it going? Here is the Deception Armor Lurker. Yeah, thank you for the follows as well. I haven't tested this Deception Armor Lurker, so like Gerald pointed out, you have to kind of build the deck by hand. So you can pull the deck list up to look at it, but you're gonna have to kind of pull each card in one by one. But that's saying that's running about 57% into these tier 1 decks, so it's pretty good. And that runs, it says Guild Ship. Yeah, Chucky, I've watched your stream a couple times. Your Anubians, right? Yeah, pretty good with those. I used to play Anubians a lot. I have a couple Anubian decks I can show. I don't know if they're quite as shiny as yours, but let me pop back over to game here. If I switch over to ranked, I think I have a lot of Anubian decks in here. Haven't been played in a while. I started slotting the Valgen in just for the extra earnings, but yeah, I think my number 1 Nubian deck is this one. But it could definitely be optimized. I felt like the list I saw you running was much better. So I have things like we look through this. Actually, this one isn't too bad. It does have Hand of the Abyss, which I don't know if that's optimal. Kind of nice resummoning just one Anubian. And then I have the Valgen. I must have pulled Frost Queen from this deck. And I do run 2 Land of the Deads. But I don't have things like Skull Scepter, and you have 1 Ragnarok, so... we were looking at Ragnaroks yesterday, and it seems like the price has come down a little bit on those, but I have a few different Anubians in here. These are new Nubians. This was actually all diamond, but it's not optimized. It's got some weird stuff in it. Nubians are fun. I like it. We're gonna do another format here. Queue up again. Hey Abyss, how's it going? Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh, we're getting close to 40. I think we've hit 2 or 3 follows this stream. I'm trying to get it so it shows on stream when I'm, or rather it shows on Discord when I'm streaming, but I can't seem to get that to work. Might be because I'm on Discord on a different computer, I don't know. Also, if anybody's live at 10 Eastern, which is in about 20 minutes, I'll throw you a host. I'm always looking to host somebody when I end my stream, and I end pretty promptly, right around 10, quarter after 10 maybe, at the latest, and I never seem to find anybody streaming at that time.
That is not possible.
I don't remember how order works on Ward. I'm pretty sure you try to apply order, Ward blocks it, I think.
Drop it down.
Yeah, I started weekend ranked in Mythic, rank 12, and I was trying an experimental deck. I went all the way down to rank 9, I think. It's a rough weekend rank. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. And I'm gonna try to apply the order and just see what happens. I haven't done this in so long. Oh, it actually does go through the ward. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's really easy to drop break in this game. I mean, even if you're only running like 40%, you can drop rank really fast. That count as 2 draws? It does, wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've faced some nasty Mayday decks for sure. On Mondays we show, we kind of take a look at the Mythic, or rather the, I think it's rank 10 plus is the analysis, and just try to find what's running well. We're gonna yank that one. Right now I've been running a few things. The one that's working the best for me is Death Evolve combo, which is just the Death Everborns. And then I have a singleton deck I run a lot, which is a red Isaiah. Play that from time to time. I have a War Big Legendary that's running pretty well. Just has like a couple relics and finishes with like Demogorgons and Scrappies. Those are probably the main ones. Like, I try different stuff all the time. I think I had a new deck yesterday that I didn't get to try. I was just showing my system was recommending the do we play this? Might not be a bad play. Bring everything down, wait one turn. He's kind of got a big board out. Yeah, the system was recommending a school teacher deck, which I was like, nah, don't want to play that. Oh yeah, and Singleton. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing Isaiah and Singleton. It still plays okay in regular ranked. Like, I mean, I played it this morning, it was winning. Magic's really strong though. Seen a lot of Randy and Scrappy decks. Kind of control magic, just rant magic. Randian's always pretty good as a finisher. So we'll probably Lights Levy this, and then see if we can clean up the board at all. So let's grab this one. And then I guess we play one of these Hunt Wardens. What we have is Asterius gone. We even transformed it so it's not in his void. That's probably good. Yeah, this is just a Monster Cat radio thing. I had some amazing shawarma. Where was I? We're in the Southwest US. Just amazing shawarma. Can't really get good shawarma where I am now. There's a couple of places probably I could find some, but I gotta. I don't know if I can really go wide here. I'm sort of losing board state. Oh, here's our front line. Let's slap that down and this one. Yeah, I don't think I have any board wipe in this deck. So many things at 1 health. Alright, we'll see what we pull, but I think that's GG. He's got 9. Yeah, that's probably GG. I don't think really we have anything to come back here. Oh, my emotes are different here. I must not have a different loadout. Well, we're gonna concede this one. Looks like he got us. Yeah, I'll pop back to ranked quick just to show those decks for some of the viewers that came in later. Here's the Singleton deck we had just played. It has some of the new cards in it, and then these are all the different decks we've been trying. This is the Magic Everborn I tried this weekend, and it just sank to rank 9. It's probably broken, probably missing a card that it needs. Like, I was thinking maybe a Thrasher would be good to throw in it, or a couple Thrashers might help fill in the 4. It's kind of a drop in the mana curve at 4. But yeah, Magic Boards didn't do us very well. We did a Chomp deck, a couple Chomp decks. Where's the big? Yeah, here's the War Big Legends. This was a AI recommended deck, and we switch it to show it as a grid. That's pretty standard war stuff, kind of control war. I think it's listed as what was it, Whale War? I saw it listed on GU decks, and so it's got some stuff in it. There's a few cards it's not showing as well, but yeah, if we go back here, pop it out again. Yeah, it runs 2 Demigorgons, a Hortuck, an Avatar Aurora, Scrappy, and the Daemon Prince. This let me search this card up. This, I don't even know how to pronounce it. But pretty strong 12/7 God Blitz, but it is 9 mana, so you know, how often do you see 9 mana in this game? And then what else have we tried running? We tried the Thaler Magic a little bit. Had a Death Legendary control that was kind of nice. I mentioned the Anubian decks. For a while, pretty recently, I was playing these just Dread Death And there's a couple of versions. This one runs the brood parasites with things like Canopic Hoarder and Soul Breathers. Have one of those. And then I have another version that does not run. It might be this Claw Trawler. Yeah, this is just a... Actually, this one runs Tarkin, so a little different, but they're both like Dread type decks focused around the Valagen. I think those are the main ones I've been running lately. I did build a singleton deck without Isaiah. It basically runs just the Odie and Glyn, which can kind of work as like a Isaiah Light, but it only really affects cards, I think, in hand. Yeah, it reduced the cost by 1, so kind of nice. You can drop it on curve if you have like a Dragon and Viking in hand, and you can reduce your let's see, the Albarox I think is the big finisher. Get him down to 7 and much easier to bring out. So that one actually does play in Singleton, just doesn't have Isaiah in it. But it's a bit slower because it doesn't have Isaiah. We'll finish up with one more. We'll throw the Singleton deck on here and just play it once more. Having fun with it. Haven't checked my battle pass in a minute. Oh, I have packs I need to open. I think I have like a whole mess of spoils packs actually to open. Let's do that instead of playing a game. We'll open some packs. Only have about 5 minutes left. Looks like we had 9 spoil packs to open. But yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow with the Emporium, weekly Emporium card. I gotta take a peek at that as well. I think I'm still missing maybe 2 legendaries from this set. The Light and the Magic legendaries. Nice. It's a shadow from the new set. I don't know if anybody's tried the new Nether cards. There's a lot of new Nether cards with the new God Power. Did they boost the drop rate of these? I think it's supposed to be like 23% or 28% or something like that. Also, I started recording a series. I have a 25-part introduction to God's Unchained series coming. That is in scripting right now, and have some early footage recorded over the weekend. But yeah, we're gonna be running kind of like a beginner, intermediate, advanced track kind of thing. But yeah, just go over the state of the game as of now, and yeah, those will start dropping probably early next week. You'll start seeing those videos on my YouTube. Nice, we got another one. I think we're almost through our spoils packs. I do have whale tracks, so I'll get some whale passes soon, or whale packs soon. Alright, I think that was it. Yeah, we got through them all. I have a few promo packs, but when the whale packs start dropping, looks like 36 through 40, there's 5. Yeah, so we got a bit of a grind still. I gotta start looking at my missions again and make sure I land the right ones. I'll reroll that sealed. I don't think I'm playing sealed this week. All right, I think we're just about at time. I'm gonna take a look, see if anybody's streaming. Yeah, I found the Death Everborn's nice, but you might want to check out Nature Everborn. They have the God Power for it. Yeah. I mean, if you have the Relic, I feel like Nature's where it's at with that. I might have a Nature Everborn deck buried in here. Okay, you just filter on Nature. Yeah, I mean, this is a very early deck, but I mean it. Death is definitely strong, faster, but yeah, I feel like the designers really want us to play Nature when it comes to Everborns. I mean, it has the God Power and everything. Whenever I've played Nature, I've always used these Sinuous Nurtures to pull back the Toy Smoothing Spore Caps, and you can just get them really big really fast. Same with the Birthing Spore Spreaders. You can I just want to make sure your lowest cost Everborn is one of these, and you could just be spawning copies of this, and you want to get like 2 or 3 of these in your graveyard, and then you're good. But it takes a little time to do that. You could also use these Sinuous Nurtures to pull back, I don't know if I have it here in this deck, the 4 mana, oh, it's not in this deck, but the Horror, I think it's called. Yeah, Dissolving Horror. This card's so nice. It's like a Cutthroat Insight, basically. And you have to understand what how your opponent's deck works and what the right card is to put at the bottom of their deck. But and then you could spawn that back with your Sinuous Nurtures. So you could potentially have like 3 Cutthroat Insights, maybe even more if you can get off like the Birthing Spore Spreaders. You could potentially have 5, but it is kind of, it's probably a bit overkill. You probably don't want to do that many CTIs, but 1 or 2 is nice per game to get those in. Yeah, Nature God Power is definitely nice. I mean, you'll always have a Sporophyte out, and you can buff them up, so although they have Summoning Sickness the turn they come out, but you can get it out for more than 1 turn. It's pretty nice. And then All Consuming, I would say, is probably your finisher if you can't finish with your let's see, your Toy Smoothing Spore Caps. Can't finish with those, then All Consuming is also where it is. Yeah, these also have Mitosis in Nature. There's so many ways to pull from your void with Nature. And then you want to make sure you run Evolve Upward. That's an amazing card. Just you're able to pull from all of the Everborns out there. So really situational, you can pull the card you want that works well for you. You can even pull that 8 drop from Magic that does 5 to all characters. That's really strong. But yeah, that's this deck list. I'll share it if anybody wants to try it, but I mean, I was playing this a few weeks ago, so it might be out of meta already, but probably pretty close to this Nature Everborn deck list. I'll put that in the chat. Anybody wants to give that a try? Just checking really quick to see if anybody's streaming. Looks like I'm the only one on, so we'll end there. Have a good day, everyone, and tomorrow we'll come and we'll take a look at the new Emporium card. I haven't bought it yet. So it looked like it was a Gorilla Sapper. Be looking at this tomorrow, trying to find a good deck that this fits in with a small amount of data. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Oh, I did have one more thing wanted to share. This was the visualization of the Earth's magnetic field. Basically, the sun's just blasting stuff at us, and showing how the Earth's magnetic field is deflecting all this jank coming through space at us. Thought that was cool. Alright, we're ending for real now. Have a good night, everyone.